Yo, what's good? Tim Desert Storm Bradley, you already know the rest. Man, what's good, everybody? Good morning. Rise and damn shine. For some of you, it might be close to afternoon. However, shit, I'm up on my morning stroll. Yeah, I saw that damn opening red carpet. I saw that, like grand arrivals. Hey, it was fire. I'm not gonna lie, it was fire. But dang, it sure was fire, man. Hey, I'm a little chill today. You know what I'm saying? I got to bed kind of late last night, but I'm still up this morning, still staying disciplined, get my little walk in. But man, one thing that really caught my attention, man, Reynoso saying Canelo is the best I've seen him in 20 years, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. But he's saying KO. He said he coming to KO Crawford. Look, I've seen Reynoso face to face, a while back, and before the fight was signed, and he told me to my face, easy work, Tim, easy work. That's what he told me to my face. So now, I clap back at him. However, he's saying knockout. The last person that said that they was on knockout Terrence Crawford was Earl Spence, and you saw what happened. Saw exactly what happened in that fight. However, this isn't Earl Spence. This is Canelo Alvarez we talking about. He's had a tremendous camp. I'm telling you, he's had a tremendous camp, man. From Mexico to Tahoe, everywhere. I mean, he had a tremendous camp. Let me just tell you that. I know that for a fact, okay? I'm in the industry. A lot of these other guys are not. Oh, yeah. I'm in the industry. Listen to me. A lot of these other guys are not, okay? Understand me and trust me when I say that. Anyways, moving on. Look, Canelo, I saw somebody in the comment section say, Canelo, if Canelo starts off fast, because he's going to be looking for, the KO. If he starts off fast, what does Crawford do? If you want him to start fast. Well, Crawford still got to start off quick. He got to match his energy. That's just it. You in the standoff, it's just like you in the street, right? And you in the squabble. It just started. Both y'all squared up. And y'all, both y'all movements, y'all reacting to each other's movements. It's the same thing inside the ring. Same thing. Start off quick, inching forward. Anytime Canelo give up a little ground, and Crawford inching forward. But keeping Canelo, keeping him tentative, keeping him guessing. If Canelo starts to jab and get out quickly, and if Crawford can't establish himself, and Canelo close that door or go through that front door, and it's easy to get there, you might as well turn off the TV. It's over. It's over. Turn off the TV. Not unless Crawford catch him with something, he don't see, and knock him out. But if Canelo closes that distance too quickly, man, on Crawford, it's not going to be a good thing, because Canelo's going to bang on his shoulders. He's going to bang on his arms. He's going to bang on his body. He don't care to hit him and land that knockout shot. All Canelo is looking for is just like a little birdie when he hurt. Oh, his wing is hurt. Yep, he can't go nowhere now. Can't use those arms. Yep, you can't fly away now. I got your ass. And that's what Canelo's going to be wanting to do with Crawford. He's not just finna go in there and look for the kill shot. Canelo's going to be trying to do a little bit of everything. Crawford made Canelo go back in time, because he understands what's at stake. He knows what he's up against, right? And he's not taking Crawford lightly, when many people believe that he probably would. He's not taking him lightly, man. He knows and he sees. See, when we fighters, we see the other fighters, what they have internal. We see that. That's why a lot of times I'm always calling guys out, like he's soft, he this, because we can see it as fighters. We know. He knows he's in there with a real one. He knows that Crawford has that heart and that determination, and that will to win. And Canelo's going to do his best to try to break it, by breaking him down, by giving him pain, some pain, heavy doses of pain, on his arms, on his shoulders. Kind of like what he was trying to do to Bivol, but Bivol was able to take it. That's what Canelo was trying to do. He was trying to debilitate the bigger guy. Take his lead hand away. He was banging on that lead shoulder, but Bivol was able to take it. He was able to stay mentally tough, and that's the reason why Bivol continues to say, you have to be physically strong, mentally strong, you know, and I believe Crawford is. I think he has what it takes. You know, I think he has that in him as well, like a Bivol, although he's coming from a smaller weight class. So, but look, hey, I'm going to tell you right now, Crawford, this is going to be a knife and a gunfight. It's going to it's a lot of people don't believe that a person with a knife can beat the guy with a gun. Well, damn it, it's going to have to be that way. It's going to have to be that way. Yeah, because look, he going to have to slice up. He going to have to get a couple of slices early. Crawford, depending on how Canelo come out and how he going to have to get some slices early and let him start to bleed out a little bit. Let some of that energy, you know, and that power diminish a bit over the rounds. Yeah, he going to have to be smart. Slice him up. Hit him with 3, 4, 5 slices. Slice him up. Let that shit bleed out. Let him bleed. You know, Canelo going to be looking for that big bang. Bam. He going to be shooting. He going to be shooting. Crawford got to make sure he get the hell out of the way. I think it's better for Crawford to make that stuff miss all entirely. Don't let that shit hit you. Get your body out the way. Get underneath them shots. Don't let that stuff hit you, because that stuff going to start wearing you down. I don't care who the hell you are. I don't care how much training you have. Shit, that power starts to break through sooner or later, especially when you get hit in the same spot over and over. I don't care who the hell you are. Shit, you could be Superman. It don't matter. Batman, it don't matter. Sooner or later, you're going to weaken up, you know. But Crawford, again, he's going to have to buy some time. The first 4 rounds, sorry about that, man. I'm over here. They building houses and stuff over here, man. Guys. But Crawford's going to have to, again, he's going to have to let Canelo bleed out a little bit, man. Stab him here, stab him there, slice him here every now and then, let him bleed out, and then he's going to have to turn it up. You know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you know, 11, 12. He's going to have to turn it up, man. He's going to have to fight harder than he's ever had to fight in his life. He is. There's no doubt about it. Canelo, I'm telling y'all, he's coming, man. This is going to be a damn hell of a fight, man. And I'm telling you, nobody wants to miss this fight. The nature of these fighters, the pride that Canelo has, what's at stake for him. Think about this. See, I believe this fight is tougher on his career than the Benavidez. Because although Crawford is considered the best fighter in the world, and he has gained a lot of accolades over the years, you know, like if he lose to a dude that came up 2 weight classes, bro, and beat him, and he the king at 168 pounds, and he lose to him, come on, man, how that's gonna look? He gonna get full credit from me. And everybody should be giving Canelo full credit for taking this fight, because there's a lot of risk. But there's also a lot of risk for Crawford too. And that's what people forget. You know, Crawford is taking this risk to prove all the data's wrong, that he's the best fighter in the world. Yeah, you know, some people are saying, well, Canelo's supposed to win. That's not, no. This is what pound for pound is all about. This is what we argue about on a day-to-day basis. Who's number 1? Who's number 2? If they were all the same weight class, well, who would? That's what this is about. This is the battle for pound number 1 spot in the game. That's what this is. This is the rarity. It's a rarity to have these type of guys and these type of caliber type of guys going head to head from different weight classes. This is the true definition of pound for pound right here. So Canelo, hey, make sure y'all get your shower cap on, man. I know I be spitting this shit, but you know, I apologize. I apologize if you getting hit in the camera with that, man. Watch your eyes. Anyways, this right here, true pound for pound fight, man. Pound for pound. Yeah. Winner right here gonna emerge, gonna be number 1. In my book. Crawford is set at number 2, number 1 on many, you know, people's lists. Canelo is set real high since that Bivol loss. You know, but shoot, they fighting each other. Oh, the winner taking all. Oh, hell yeah. Stripping all of that. And Crawford, again, like I told you, he has a lot to lose too, because look, all of the stuff that everybody's saying about him, about his resume, about all this stuff, right? He's in the Hall of Fame already, the first ballot, no doubt. But he wants to legitimize everything he's always said. And by taking on this risk and this big challenge with Canelo Alvarez, if he can pull this off, like I think he will pull it off, then there's no denying his greatness. I don't care how you look at it. I don't care how you size it up. There's no denying his greatness. There is no advantage that Crawford has. There's no advantage. Zero. Okay, he got the reach. Canelo has dealt with reach his entire career. He's always been a smaller guy fighting against bigger guys. He's always dealt with reach. There's really not a whole lot of advantages at all. Weight, you already know that. Experience, Canelo, more experience than Crawford, you know. Skills, different. Canelo got skills too. Canelo got a lot of skills too. Different than Crawford. However, I think Crawford got more skills. However, Canelo, he has, I want to say, he's efficient with his skills, man. Real efficient with his skills. Crawford has been efficient too, but Canelo, you understand what I'm saying? You know, Madrimov was strong. Canelo's going to be strong, but Canelo's going to be sure of himself. Madrimov wasn't sure of himself. That's the difference. Canelo's going to be sure of himself. When he let that hand go, he's going to be sure to make sure that that shot lands. That's the difference. He's going to be more confident than Madrimov, okay? Strength-wise, might be a little bit stronger too. I don't know. Madrimov is a big, strong guy. He is. He's strong. But Canelo has fought bigger guys over his career. He's used to a certain resistance. And if he doesn't feel any resistance, and that's why I'm saying Crawford got to come out and he got to let him know. Psych, 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 psych. Oh, yeah, you got a gun, but I got this knife, and I'm about to slice your ass up. And boom, and get the hell out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Canelo in there. Boom, 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 boom. He in there shooting like a mug, and Crawford just get out. Yeah, and getting out the way of that stuff. Yeah, let him bleed out a little bit. Let him use some of that energy. Yeah, and then come on real hard on the back end, where Canelo is known to slow down. You know, that's how Crawford can get it done too, man. That's what he gonna have to do. But Canelo coming. He ain't playing. Neither is Crawford. Hey, I'm expecting a hell of a match. It's gonna be entertaining like a mug, and it might start faster than we think. But anyways, that's my time, and I'm out.